Welcome to my Days on the Farm series on our YouTube channel. Thank you for checking it out. I'm warning you, this is the first video in the series, and we're gonna see if I'm gonna be able to manage a daily or almost daily video. It takes quite a bit of thinking through what exactly I wanna do. So we'll see how this first one goes. I hope you enjoy walking through the day with us and seeing what we're up to here. One of the things we're doing today is we're moving our Salzen style chicken tractor to a place where there's some greenery. One of the keys about using these is that you move them often, almost daily if you can make it work. And then we need to put them on some green. So we've got some area by the garden. We're going to try to move them over there. That way we can get some grass planted. And in here, and where the cows are, and the sheep are. So that's one of the many things we're doing today. It is very, very humid, of course, here in the south in June. And so we're gonna stay busy outside until it's too hot, and then we'll go in and do some work inside. We're taking a much needed water break. We moved the chicken tractor quite a ways actually by hand, and we're gonna put it up here. All this green area, and let the chickens work their way through this. This is last year's garden area where we have decided right now at least not to plant anything, to give it a break. And we will get this set up, hopefully get some chickens in it sometime today. If not, check back tomorrow and we'll see about getting them in there, and then go over and see how the garden's doing in a little bit. What are you drinking today, bud?
Blueberry fizzy water.
Blueberry fizzy water. All right, nice. It's very warm out here, but we're enjoying a little water break. Dude, I love those flowers. So it is so humid, as I mentioned earlier, that I'm on at least my second shirt of the day, and it's already drenched with sweat. But it is afternoon on day one of our new video series, and I'm working on some new electric fencing here. Our cow has been in her one section for a while, and so we are going to move her over. Think old three-field system if you know your history. The idea of giving sections of your field time to rest. We're actually going to re-sow some grass. It's a little brown around here. Cut a few more trees down to hopefully get some much needed sunlight. So I've been running new lines, putting in a few T-posts at the end points, hoping that we can provide a slightly newer section that's got less manure. There's a little bit of greenery out there. Anyway, that's kind of what we were doing. As you saw earlier, we're moving the chicken tractor, as well as had a delicious breakfast this morning of homemade hash browns with organic russet potatoes. We used some summer squash from my mother-in-law's garden that was picked a few days ago, as well as some peppers from our own garden. And of course, the meal is not complete without eggs from our chickens and milk from the cow. And in just a little bit we'll head over and I'll give you an update on the garden. All right, thanks for tagging along. Let's keep going. It is the end of the day. It is evening time, and as you can tell, we've got a full day. We only captured on film a small percentage of the things that we did around here, but we had a lot of fun doing them. Right now I'm here as I am at the end of every day in the vegetable garden. A few updates if you've watched our videos. These are our peppers. We've got a big pile of peppers in the kitchen, and the peppers are doing really great. I've been very pleased with the raised beds method. They have produced the best tomatoes that I've ever grown. Those tomato seedlings that we grew from seed, if you can see right here, they're about up to here on me, some of them. In fact, the ones behind me here are even taller, getting up to here, and they are just absolutely full of tomatoes. There's just one branch I want you to see, and it is laden with tomatoes. These are some of the different kinds. I want to show you, these are the Cherokee Purples. Again, if you've followed my channel, you've seen the video where I plant these. These are our German lunchbox. They're going to get a little bit bigger. These are our heirloom Brad's Atomic tomatoes. These are some of our favorites. They'll be beautiful in color when they're fully done with some orange and purple streaks. These are some yellow pear tomatoes. Very small, beautiful, teardrop shaped tomatoes that will turn bright yellow. These over here are our black vernissage, which are a grape tomato that have purple stripes on them. Last but not least, over here we have our cucumbers, which we are late in planting, but they are coming along beautifully. We also started today clearing the squash patch, which has come along pretty well, and hopefully we'll get some good squash out of there. Okay, final message or video from the day for dinner. Homemade pizza. We've got homemade mozzarella and homemade basil, and we're getting ready. Homemade pesto, excuse me, made from basil. And we've got our dough here. We're getting ready to top it and put it in the oven. Forgive the horrible lighting, but thank you for following us around for day one, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.